Hi, this is Frank with a Frank Opinion. Today I'm presenting my third in a series of 4 videos that I titled The November 2018 Midterm Elections, We've Got to Get It Right. In the first video of the series, I talked about a framework that I'm using in order to judge the candidates that I'm looking at in terms of supporting and hoping that they get elected, both in terms of the primaries as well as in November, the most important date obviously being November 6th. And the first one was about the qualities. Am I looking for someone with honesty, integrity, humility, compassion, generosity? The second video that I presented was, what are the issues that I care most about? And I was advising people to look at the issues that you care most about, and within those issues, what is the litmus test that will tell you whether you want to support a particular candidate over another in the primaries leading up to the November 6th elections. And for me, I listed about 8 or 9, the first one being Medicare for all, because it means to me that if somebody is for Medicare for all, where everyone is covered from the womb to the tomb, that they got a lot more going on as a candidate in terms of qualities. I made a glaring omission in that second video, and that was immigration reform and a solution for the DACA kids. And being Puerto Rican, I'm amazed and somewhat chagrined that I left that out, but it is certainly one of my key issues. Today, I'm labeling this video Operation Political Revolution. And you've heard that term before. And when it first came out, I said to myself, revolution, very strong word, may alienate an older segment of our society, may be good for the young and below 40 age. I've come to the firm belief that this is what we've got to do. That this political revolution that was suggested by Bernie Sanders over and over again is absolutely critical to our survival as a country, as a people, and quite frankly, possibly the world. So, in my opinion, the American Revolution, tremendously important. The Civil War, in terms of making decisions with regard to what is right and what is wrong, also tremendously important. And now, we've got, I think, a threshold situation right now for our country. So let me go on. Our mission, if we choose to accept it, is to deal the Republican Party a crushing blow on November 6th that it cannot recover from. A crushing blow that it cannot recover from. I'm not talking about individual Republicans. I'm talking about a Republican Party that is now controlled by the most radical elements of our society. These are people that are Ayn Rand followers, Darwinian in theory, survival of the fittest. These are people that have little regard for democracy, for our Constitution, for our democratic norms. This is a party that was kind of brought into existence to a great degree by Newt Gingrich and his Contract for America in 1994, which led to the Republican takeover of Congress in 95, with him being the Speaker for 4 years. And what he determined was that let's make government evil in the eyes of citizens. Let's make government something that is forcing you to pay taxes. Why? Let's make government so despicable that people will not like government. Unfortunately, this cynical and evil approach to looking at an essential thing for society. Yes, we got to improve it. And our founding fathers, in their Federalist Papers, talked about making America better and better and better. And improving the Union, perfecting the Union. But they understood that a strong government was necessary for the common good. So, I like to keep it simple. We've got Democratic primaries, and special elections coming up all through leading to November 6th. My plan, if I was kind of running it, would be progressive Democrat, incumbent Democrat. If the incumbent is being challenged by a progressive candidate, I'm going to look very hard at possibly voting for this progressive candidate, progressive Democrat, over the incumbent. If the incumbent Democrat has no challenges, he goes on. If the progressive candidate over here, the one that's the most progressive, wins, you have here a result. Either the most progressive Democrat or the incumbent if they were not challenged. And that is what I think we have to do leading to November 6th. And I know that the disagreements are vast within the Democratic Party, but the overall mission is dealing a crushing blow to Republicans in the Republican Party. So the only way that I can see this is by a massive pouring out of Democrats, because we have a two-party system right now, for all intents and purposes, leading to November 6th. So it's progressive Democrat, that's what you're really looking for, in my opinion, that's what I'm looking for. But if there's an incumbent Democrat, I would support that incumbent Democrat over a Republican leading to November 6th. The November 6th result, what I'm looking for is a very small Republican base in the House and in the Senate. The Democrats take over both the House and the Senate, and maybe there's a split here between mainstream Democrats and progressive Democrats. Notice my hope is that the progressive Democrats have at least half of the Democrats that win in November 6th, but that they greatly outnumber the Republicans. For the 2018, Republicans much smaller, Democrats, progressive Democrats as a whole in Congress take over. What can this lead to if you're looking towards the future? Maybe in 2020, there could be a progressive party that forms. Whether that be the party for us, whether that be Justice Democrats, whether they be Democratic Socialists, whatever, a progressive party, because the Republicans basically will be represented by Democrats that have been moving to the right since Bill Clinton. So if the Jeff Flakes and other moderate Republicans can't stand their own Republican Party anymore, and for good reason, maybe they would move into the Democratic Party. But you would still have progressive Democrats that may be uncomfortable with neoliberal Democratic policies that may have another 2 years, or maybe more, but let's say 2 years, to form a legitimate third party. So there you have it, a political revolution. I think we have a task before us. I hope you agree, and I hope you get out there and do whatever you can to make this happen. Thank you.